Hey, if you're a federal employee getting close to retirement, or maybe you've just retired, you're probably wondering, how does this government shutdown and the debt ceiling mess, how does that affect me? Can it delay your retirement? Can it hurt your benefits? Or maybe even open you up to some opportunities? Let's break down what's really happening right now, what it means for your TSP, and what you can do about it. Coming up next. Hey everyone, Mel Stubbs here with Christy Capital Management, where we help federal employees retire better. If you need individualized help, go to christycapital.com and click Talk to an Advisor. So here's the big picture. Congress hasn't agreed on long-term funding, and the Treasury Department is using what they call extraordinary measures to keep paying the bills. One of those measures is temporarily borrowing from the TSP G Fund. Now, technically, the government doesn't take your money. They just stop reinvesting it until the debt ceiling is raised. By law, you're supposed to be made whole later. But here's what people don't love. While the government is using that money, your G Fund isn't actually invested, so no new interest is accruing. That means your returns can lag behind what they should be. It's happened before and it's happening again. And it's one of those behind-the-scenes moves that most federal employees never even hear about. If you're close to retirement, a few things could impact you directly. Agencies can still go through RIFs, the reduction in force, even during a shutdown. So these aren't just furloughs, some positions could be eliminated. HR offices might be delayed in processing retirement paperwork or verifying service time. And if your TSP money is sitting in the G Fund, your returns might be affected temporarily because of the borrowing suspension. If you've already retired, your pension and benefits should continue as normal, but your TSP balance can still be impacted by what happens with the G Fund. So, number one, stay informed. Keep your eye on updates from OPM and your agency's HR. If they're talking about RIFs or early out options, you want to know those things right away. Number two, review your retirement timeline. If you're right on the edge of retiring, think about whether you can adjust your date slightly to avoid paperwork being stuck in the shutdown backlog. Number three, double check your paperwork. Make sure your retirement packet, your FEHB, your FEGLI elections, everything is complete and submitted early. Number four, build a little extra liquidity. Keep enough cash outside of the TSP to cover a few months of expenses just in case benefit processing slows down. 5, diversify inside and outside of the TSP. Now this is a big one. If some of your money is in the G Fund, it's directly affected when the Treasury suspends investments. One way to get around that is roll your TSP out into an IRA. So if you're 59 and a half or older, even if you're still working, you may qualify for an in-service withdrawal. And that's where you roll a portion of your TSP into an IRA while you're still employed. And if you're already retired, you can roll the entire TSP into an IRA anytime. When you do that, your investments are no longer tied to the G Fund rules. You're in control of how that money's invested, and it keeps working for you no matter what Washington is doing. Number 6, reevaluate your investment mix. Even if you keep money in the TSP, make sure your portfolio is balanced. Maybe not everything's sitting in the G Fund just because it feels safe. Balance is key. There are other funds you can pick besides the G Fund. So to wrap this up, a government shutdown or debt ceiling fight doesn't change your retirement benefits overnight, but it can delay things and temporarily affect your G Fund earnings. If you're close to retirement, this is the time to make sure you're proactive. Paperwork done early, plan reviewed, options open, especially those IRA rollers if it fits your situation. At Christy Capital Management, this is exactly what we help federal employees do. We build confident, flexible retirement plans that aren't dependent on what Congress does next week. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share with a coworker who's stressing about the shutdown. My name is Mel Stubbs, Christy Capital Management. Check out a video right here about your federal retirement. See you next time.